First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Texas Rangers and the St. Louis Cardinals. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, two big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Philo plays in a game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
Game 4 of the World Series comes up next. And now, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
The pitch. Trying to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he takes strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Right now. Come on, guys.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Hey, 2 out.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground, softly towards second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. So the next to bat will be Jay Mack.
The pitcher, Jay Mack.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, strike one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of the ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run.
Leading up for St. Louis.
Stepping up
The
is
left fielder,
Tyler O'Neill. Set to
Tyler.
lead off the home half of the second.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Here we go, boys.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that
1 and
swing,
2.
and he's down 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now into the box, Dylan Carlson. Yes, he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Carlson is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Digging in will be number 8. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 8.
Here's the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark. Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. These guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
splitter. 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. At the plate now is number 33. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 33.
Hey, one out here. We got one.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
Into the box
Number
now,
44.
Dakota Hudson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here.
Hey, play the first. Play the first.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a ball high and inside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Next, it'll be Jay Mack. Flew out last time up.
Matt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. That brings in Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman.
And it's fouled away.
Edman.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field.
You got it.
Robinson is there, and he has it for the first out. one man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. And he gets ahead 0-1. Witt, a native Texan, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A ball and a strike now. Now the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. In there, the knees, strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's 1-1.
Outside.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
2-1.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson.
The right fielder.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He can bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now batting. Number 8.
Standing in now, number 8. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Now at the plate, Michael Brasso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
1-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
1 ball, 2
And a
strikes.
check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
Hey, here we go.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for the Cardinals. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Next, here is Jay Mack getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base
Make
hit.
the turn, find the ball. That boy, that was lazy.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options for whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Justin Dean. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is on the ground over to first.
Run it out, run it
And
out.
they'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Ready now is Bryce Terang, 2-for-3 with a double on his line so far. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Now to the plate, Christian Robinson. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Soft grounder left side.
Stand up, right here, right here.
Won't get him. Next to bat is Tristan Casas. No thump at him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0-for-3. Now the 1-1 pitch to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping in for the Cardinals, number 33, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on the heater in the middle of the plate early.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Number 11 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11.
Now the pitch.
Hey!
You got one, Ian. You got one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Next to hit is Tommy Edman. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Unable to find the zone with the slider. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So now into the box is Bobby Witt Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, Matt, interesting story on Bobby Witt Jr. I had a chance to come up in the minor leagues when his dad was with the Texas Rangers. I was a hard thrower, Matt. Bobby Witt Jr.'s father, Bobby, might have been the hardest thrower I ever saw in the minor leagues.
Here we go, guys.
The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Hey, nobody away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now, Kyle
The
Lewis.
7th fielder.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Now back. The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Hey, you out, kid, you out.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in once again is J. Mack, singled in his last at-bat.
Come on, man, get your pitch up there.
Now here's the first offering.
One ball, no strike.
Hey, come on now.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Driven nicely into the gap.
You got it. Go 2. Go 2.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Right here.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
So next to the plate for Texas, Justin Dean. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag at the plate. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here we go. Four-state duel.
First offering on its way. Dylan Carlson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Robinson is right there, one down. So next to hit is number 8. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So now to the plate, Michael Brasso. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Got 2 down. Here we go.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Rangers 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Now to the plate, here is number 33. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Number 33 stands in as he looks at a called strike.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
The 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, If you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Richie Lopez will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Richie Lopez.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the inside corner. And he lays off for ball one. One out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Next up, Tommy Edman. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
Hey now, we got two.
Here's the first pitch. Tommy Edman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow! World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.